Ultimate Fighter finalist Tommy Speer looks to display his growth as a mixed martial artist as he squares off with the Rocky Mountain-trained Anthony "Rumble" Johnson. If the going gets tough for hard-hitting Anthony Johnson, he's not concerned, having spent his entire training camp here in the high altitude of Denver. Couple this increased stamina with the fight-ending power he has in either hand, and he's destined to be one dangerous fighter in the octagon.
I'm gonna hit him harder than he's ever been hit before. He's got two things coming towards him: speed and strength. I can turn on the switch when I want the speed to come on. I can turn on the switch when I want the strength to come on. When I turn on both switches, that's when it's trouble.
A finalist from the Ultimate Fighter, Team Hughes versus Team Sarah, Tommy Speer begins his post-reality show career tonight. And the Minnesota farm boy, whose raw talent drew the praise of welterweight legend Matt Hughes, is ready for whatever the 170-pound division throws at him.
Tonight's going to be two guys going to war, both wanting to win, both needing to win, but I'm going to show that I want it more.
Coming up next, Anthony "Rumble" Johnson battles Tommy the Farm Boy Speer. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight matchup. The Ultimate Fighter finalist, Tommy Speer, 23 years old, Anthony Johnson, 24 years old. Johnson is 4 inches taller and will have a 7-inch reach advantage. Now with the official introductions of this welterweight matchup, the veteran voice of the octagon, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 4 wins with 1 loss. Standing 6 feet 2 inches tall, he weighed in at 169 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, Anthony "Rumble" Johnson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 9 wins with 2 losses. Standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, fighting out of Elgin, Minnesota, Tommy the Farm Boy Speer. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Tim Mills.
So Tim Mills, our referee. Tommy Speer, finalist at the Ultimate Fighter, Team Hughes versus Team Sarah, against Anthony "Rumble" Johnson.
Are you set to fight? Fight!
And here we go.
This is a really interesting matchup because both these guys have a good wrestling background, but Anthony "Rumble" Johnson's got some serious power in his strikes.
Good inside leg kick early.
Both very athletic and very explosive.
2 good kicks so far by Johnson, 1 low, 1 high. And
good right hand by Johnson. Tommy didn't like it, immediately tries to shoot. Left hook, he's hurt.
Tommy Speer is in trouble here early.
Johnson
3 for 3
is
is
so
Johnson
fast and powerful.
Perfect sprawl. You know, as you look at this fight, and another head kick, knee and a knee. You see the
Tommy is getting rocked. He is out on his feet right now.
Johnson trying to finish it quickly.
Johnson is just pouring it on. Oh, that's it!
It is unbelievable! Huge knockout!
Tommy Speer is still unconscious against the cage.
Huge knockout by Anthony Johnson.
Man, he got cracked. Johnson is on fire. So athletic and so explosive. That guy is a handful for anybody to deal with.
One-on-one, baby. One-on-one.
I mean, look at these shots just coming from all angles. There's a jab dropped him there. It's accumulation of punches. There's a right hand.
Boom!
That was the one that finished him. I mean, he just stayed in that position. Brutal knockout by Anthony Johnson.
Anthony Johnson, in his UFC debut at UFC Fight Night, beat Chad Reiner in 13 seconds. And he's coming off that loss to Rich Clemente, and wow, did he overwhelm Tommy Speer here quickly tonight. Anthony "Rumble" Johnson.
Love you, Pop. Sorry you couldn't make it. This is for you.
Used his wrestling in reverse to avoid The takedown attempt of Tommy Speer, and every time he looked for the opportunity to connect with a strike, he was able to land it. Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Tim Mills has called a stop to this contest at 51 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout, Anthony "Rumble" Johnson.
Great punching power, very athletic, and a winner here tonight. Anthony Johnson is with Joe Rogan.
All right, I'm here with a very excited Anthony "Rumble" Johnson. Anthony, that was a very impressive KO. Now, you're coming off your last fight was a loss. You've got to be happy with this performance tonight.
Oh, I'm crunk right now. I'm real crunk. You know what I mean? My last fight, I got it in a week notice, and it was my fault. I should have been in shape, but I still try to put on a performance. And to make up for the performance I didn't put on my last fight, I gave Denver, Colorado the privilege of seeing me do something.
Anthony, you got so much promise, and you know, with your wrestling background and strikes like that, I mean, and you're such a young guy, you've got such a bright future in this division. Tell me what you want to accomplish this year.
Oh, I want to fight as many times as I can, but it's up to UFC, you know, and I plan on making UFC my home, and I promise you, Colorado, one day I'm gonna have that UFC championship belt around my waist.
Well, congratulations. We look forward to seeing you again. Anthony Johnson, ladies and gentlemen.
Anthony Johnson fighting out of Denver, Colorado with a huge knockout early.